Dear children, in this video we are going to calculate the sum of the given series which is on the screen. This one using some recursive function. We have declared one class series and some of its member functions have been defined here. So there are two data members x and n. Now let's start. So first of all, in this we have to define a class series, and two member function, one is x and another is n, has been defined. First of all, define a comma and b, and here it is this dot or x is equals to a and n is equals to b. So first series.java, this is the specification, and here import java.util.string. So see its main method first, from where the execution will start. Here we have got x, we have got n, scanner, new scanner, and here enter the value of x, which is x is ss dot next int, and enter limit, which is n is ss dot next int limit we have, and now create the object of the class, that is new series, and passing x comma n, and here obj dot. We need to define few more functions, but the main function was the sum series, because we will be calling this function only in the main method, because rest of the function we will be calling within this function only. So here in this obj dot sum series, this function is basic will return one value, that is r, and here the sum of the series is r. So this is the structure of the main method. So here this much only is required in the main method, and for the rest of the things we have to write the recursive function. So first function is int term n, and what this term n is calculating, you just see the series, the values which are 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, these values will be returned by this function int term n. And this int term n is actually returning the sum of the natural numbers. Suppose n is 1, then it is 1. When n is 2, then it is 1 plus 2, so that is 3. If n is 3, then it is 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6. So here it is returning that sum of the natural numbers. So here the function body of this term function will be int n, so here int term. Okay, so here first of all the base case, so if n is 1, return 1, otherwise return 1 plus term n minus 1. This is a function which will be calculating the term. So here I would like to test this function. So children, see here, I'm just starting a loop here that will go from 1 to 5, 1 to rather than 1 to n, obj dot term of I space. See that whether it is working or not. Suppose the value of x is 2, but the limit is 5. So you see that the values are not, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is not calculating. Why it is not calculating? Problem here, I am just adding this 1 plus term n minus I. So here in place of 1 it is n. Now see, if it is 2 and if it is 5, see that these values are coming like this. So it's function, this function is working, it's fine. And now here other functions for, so one more function is a comma b, which is raised to the power a raised to the power b, which is power function. And this power function is responsible for calculating x to the power 1 and then x to the power 3 and then x to the power 6, x to the power 10, like that. So see that power function here, and it is also a recursive function. So here double power int a comma int b, and what will be the base case? So its base case will be if b is 0. If b is 0, then return 1, otherwise return a into power a comma b minus 1. So this is what it is calculating. So we want to check this function also. So here for that I am just passing power, and here I am passing 2 comma I. 2 comma I. Let us see this. It is 2 and it is 5, then it is 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2, 2 to the power 3, 2 to the power 4, 2 to the power 5. So this function is also working. So this function is also working. So here it is returning a raised to the power b. And now see the third one. The third one is Fibor term. This function is actually generating the Fibonacci series term, which is 1, 1, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3 and 5. So this is a single variable recursive function here, Fibor term, and here passing n. So this function is also a recursive function. So here if the value of n is 1, then this function is returning 1. If else if n is 2, then it is returning 1. Else return Fibor term n minus 1 plus Fibor term n minus 2. This function will actually return Fibonacci series term. We want to check this function also. Suppose we want to generate the Fibonacci series up to a given limit. So int Fibor term passing I, and here you see if it is 2 and 5, see that these terms are coming. 1 plus 1 is 2 and 2 plus 1 is 3 and 2 plus 3 is 5, like that. Suppose we want to change the, we want to generate the Fibonacci series whose first term is 1 and second term is 2. Then in that case the series will look like, it will look like this. It is 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. And here suppose if the first term is 2 and the second term is 3, then in that case the series will look like this. It is 2, 3, 5. So it is 2 plus 3, which is 5, 5 plus 3, which is 8, 8 plus 5, which is 13, like that. It is coming, so it is also working. And now which function we need to define? We need to define a function which is double sum series, where we have to calculate the sum. So in that, here we have to define another one, that is double sum series, and here we have to pass nothing because everything we have already passed. For sum we have to find a variable inside, but here we have taken sum or what? No, we have not taken. So in the question, if it is there, let us see that. No, it is not there. in the series function it is not there. The data members are only 2, so it's okay. So here for some we have taken this, and we are going to define a loop that will go from 1 to n, and s is equals to s plus the function power, which is we have defined here, this power, and here we need to pass x comma what, x comma the value which is term, which are 1 3 6 like that. So x comma term of I upon 5 term of I. This is what the function. And finally we are going to return s. So x raised to the power term of I means it's initially x to the power 1, and then x to the power 3, and then x to the power 6, and then like that. And here after that we just remove these two statements. These are not needed. Remove these comments. Now see how it works. It is 2 and it is 5. So here it is, the sum of the series is this. So I hope you have understood how to use recursive function in the questions like these. So children, if you have any queries, you can put your queries. You can mail this to me at this ID, which is programmersdesk@gmail.com. So you can mail me. I will try my best to solve your problems. So, and I hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.